What's going on, my fellow advocates? In this video right here, we're going to continue a discussion from the Growth Times Infinity podcast. Now, in the previous episode number 147, don't forsake the follow-up. So I definitely want to encourage you to check out that episode if you haven't already. And on that episode, basically what I did is I shared with you a personal story, something that happened with me recently where because I didn't follow up, I missed out on an amazing opportunity. So again, I definitely want you to go in and tap in and check out that episode on your favorite platform. So let's continue the discussion on following up. I just wanted to come before you on this video and I shared with you my story on the Growth Times Infinity podcast and what I wanted to do because I had this recent issue with following up. I decided to do some research because what I want to do is I want to become better when it comes to following up, right? Because I shared this story, but it's not the first time where I failed to follow up. You see, over the years, I've had an issue with following up. So I felt like it's really time for me to get better. So what I decided to do, I did some research and I came across some information that I wanted to learn how to be better when it comes to following up, but I also want to share this information with you all just in case you are a person who struggle with the follow-up process like myself. So I came across an article on entrepreneur.com. Now, y'all forgive me, I don't remember the title of the article, but it provided some really good tips on how to be effective when it comes to following up. So I'm going to share with you two tips. I'm just going to share with you two tips in this video how to follow up effectively when it comes to your business, when it comes to your entrepreneurial journey. So the first tip that I want to share with you is to schedule the next meeting as soon as possible. So here's the thing, y'all. If you connected with someone and you're providing your spiel, you're providing what you have, and here's the deal. If you have not achieved the goal, if you have not received the desired results, if you have not closed the deal, before we disconnect, before we hang up that phone, before we get out of that Zoom meeting, before we leave that person's presence, we need to schedule the next meeting. And that next meeting needs to be at its earliest convenience for both parties. So don't let that thing linger. Go ahead and schedule it. Figure out as soon as possible when you two are available to have that next meeting. Whether it's the next day, whether it's a few days from now, heck, depending on the situation, it may be later on that day. But we need to schedule that meeting ASAP. So that's the first tip I want to schedule. That's the first tip is to schedule the meeting. And the second tip is sort of a two-part tip. And that second tip is connect on social media. And I would encourage you all to do that for two reasons. The first reason is because this allows the person that you're doing business with, this allows the person that you're dealing with to see another side of you. They don't have to just know about your business side. Let them see what your world is like on social media. Let them see what your family dynamic is. Let them see what you like to do for fun, what you like to post. And I'm hoping that if you're doing business that you are truly being authentic. That's the first reason why I would like to encourage you to connect with people on social media so they can see another side of you. That way they don't just see the business side, the serious side. They can see that you're multi-dimensional. So the second reason that I feel that we should connect with the people that we dealing with on social media is because, now this may sound crazy to some, and this is something that I found out. It's another way to get in contact with that person. It's another way to open up the lines of communication with each other. Because this is something that I found out when I'm dealing with people. Now, we can text people, we can email people, we can call people, and maybe they don't pick up and you leave a voice message. And that's great. But you know what? With some people, there's a chance that they will respond to a social media post if it's directed to them or a direct message. And it can at least serve as a reminder that you're reaching out to someone. Now, they might have missed your phone call, or you might have texted them and they didn't get around to responding, or they received an email from you. But also, if you tap into their social media, if they see that direct message, it can serve as a reminder. And also, as I mentioned before, people could be quick to respond to your direct message on social media as well. So connect with the people that you're dealing with, not only on one social media platform, but multiple platforms. It can be Facebook and LinkedIn. It can be Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. It can be all of them. So I would like to encourage you to connect with the people that you're doing business with through social media. So those are my 2 tips for you. Schedule the next meeting ASAP and connect with the people that you're dealing with, that you're doing business with on social media. So those are my 2 tips on to be effective when it comes to following up. So let me know what you think about those tips. Let me know what you think about that. And also, if you are a person that struggles with following up like I do, I would love to hear your experience. I would love to receive your feedback. And also, if you're a person that don't struggle with following up, let me know how you do. What is your process in following up? You can help me and you can help others as well. But feel free either way. Leave a comment below. Again, I would love to receive your feedback. I am Reggie the Growth Advocate, and you have tuned into another video on the Reggie the Growth Advocate YouTube channel. And until the next time, keep growing and keep going.